cousin Tim, Bobby Fajardo, Everglades 243 on Instagram. Check him out. We're running 30 miles a day. We're going to do something a little different. We're going spearfishing. We're up here almost to Miami, where we can spearfish within 3 miles of land. We got some pet reefs up here that people said are really good. We're going to try and make a good video for you, show you something a little different. I'm also going to flash the name of my boat. I just named it this week. It'll be here. If you like it, tell me in the comments. So here we go. We're going to do a spearfishing video. Enjoy, people. Hit that subscribe button. All right, we just finished our 30-mile run. There's Miami. You can see the skyline there. And then check out this reef system that's right here in front of us. See the watercolor changes? That's where we're going to be diving. It's going to be fun. Oh, I caught the big one. No, the next one was real small.
Here, just jump on him. Let's move an area. Get out of here. I'm just going to pull you to an area where I've gotten them before, and we'll work from there south.
Yeah, you know how mutton's like a crusty bottom?
Yeah.
That's what it was like. It was just real crusty looking. With small heads here and there.
Here I drop in for the first shot of the day. I saw 3 yellow-eyed jacks. And I went down and took a shot at the biggest one. I hit him a little high and he pulled off. I don't like to leave any injured fish on the reef. I know the sharks will eat them eventually. However, this fish swam up to me half a mile later on a different reef, and I did get him. Here you can see the nurse shark that decided to wake up right after I shot that fish. Action on the reef always brings more action. Here I'm dropping down to look underneath these little coral heads. I've already caught a couple of lobsters, which I didn't have my camera on for, and hopefully I can find some more. You can see the yellow-eyed jack that came back to me. I turned my camera off rather than on when I shot him, but you can see a chunk out of his upper back where he pulled out of my spear the first time. This was about half a mile away, so at least I got him, took him off the reef. He'll be good for dinner.
Too small. I think there's one more, but I'm gonna drift on. I'm seeing some small hogs. I'm seeing small hogfish.
In this clip, you'll see a big red grouper swim in. He's about a 24-inch fish, so a very nice fish to get in this shallow reef. I placed a nice shot on him, but it was too solid and could not push my spear point through. So then you see me struggle with the fish a little bit at the surface. I always like to drain and bleed them. Makes the meat much, much better. It was great having Bob run the boat along and follow as I drifted with the current. What an enjoyable way to spearfish.
Very cool. And I threw my snare up in there.
Here a big school of jacks came up on me, and I am searching all around hoping that some predator was following along behind them, because usually what's eating the jacks is very good eating for people. However, nothing was with them.
Bob. Bob is running a great charter here today. Captain Bob put me on some fish, big lobsters, big groupers. I want a black though. I need to shoot about a 40-inch black. That's what I'm looking for when I'm down there. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm gonna get back in the water and we're gonna do it some more.
Here I dropped down on a hogfish. I think these guys are my nemesis because I scare him to death with this spear, but I do not get him. One thing you'll notice is right after I miss, then the school of snapper come in to investigate. It's amazing how action on the reef brings action. I think my problem on hogfish is I get too excited with the bigger ones and I just try and place too good of a shot rather than just putting it right through the gill plates. I finally found another red grouper who is just on the back side of this reef. So as I roll over the edge, his head is hidden. I don't want to destroy the meat, so I just wait. He decides to swim into the reef. He comes through the hole, and I take the shot.
Red grouper.
That's why.
Here I drop down on one of my nemesis, supposedly the easiest fish in the world to shoot. And what do you know? I got him.
Captain Bob put me out on the spot. This is like a dive charter now, spearfishing charter. We got grouper, we've got hogfish, we've got yellow-eyed jack, lobster. Great job, Captain. I greatly appreciate it. Lots of fun. This is some of the best spearfishing area I've ever seen.
Here I'm tracking the biggest grouper I've seen of the day. And he goes into this rock, and I see another grouper that's probably legal but not as big go into the same rock. Here you'll see I look inside the hole, and there's the smaller one. I do not want to shoot the small one and scare the big one out. That's the small one again. This is what makes spearfishing so much fun. You can choose the fish that you shoot, and you'll see why in 12 to 15 feet of water that you have to use the dive light when you're looking in these holes. Because I search for this big one, I will find him. You'll see, looking into this hole, without the dive light, you never would have seen this grouper. Okay, so now he's flared his gills, arched his body, and he's got himself rocked up in this rock. Time to get everything out of my hands so that I can go down and properly get this fish out of the hole.
He was rocked up. He was hard to get out. There were two that went into this rock, and one was questionable, and then this one, and it took me a while to find him, but I found him. Here, let me kill him and hand him to you. Okay, I got him up. So that last grouper, where you dropped me off on that rock, I saw 2 groupers outside the rock, and one was bigger than the other, and they both went in.
Well done, buddy.
So I got down there and I'm looking with my flashlight, and I go, that's a small one. The big one's got to be in here. So I'm just scanning all over that rock, and then I look up, and there's nowhere. There's a crack, maybe the size of this, and that whole grouper is tucked up in there.
Wow.
I'm going, how the heck did he get in there? So
That's incredible. Well done.
so then I shot him, and he just flared out, and I couldn't pull him out of the rock. He was locked up in the rock. Guys talk about these groupers being locked up. This grouper was locked up, but I got him. It was fun. Thanks, Bob. One of the best days I ever had. That's a good one, Valerie. Hey, Valerie, look this way.
Hold them up, baby.
That's a great lobster you got there.
Baby. Look. Hold it.
Here, for the camera.
Smile.
Nice lobster. Good job, Valerie. Check this out, people. Captain Bob put me on the fish. Look at this gigantic lobster. Big old red groupers. Check this out. I got another one here. These guys, these are real fish. This is what we always like getting when we go spearfishing. Had a great time. Got a 16-inch hogfish. Ooh, kissing, Valerie.
He has teeth.
He has teeth. All right, check it out. That's 16-inch hog and about a 23-inch, 24-inch grouper. It's looking good. We had a blast today. Thanks, Bobby.
He was right here next to me. Hogfish was right here.
Hey, if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button. Follow me, Cousin Jim.